What God did with my obey part is that he did a really interesting thing. I was working full time. I had small children, and I'd been praying to be an obedient wife. Well, you know when you start praying for something, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get hit with it. I did. And God said, start making your husband lunch. I'm like, okay. Whenever I want to, sure, I'll make him lunch. No, make him lunch every day. No, that's not going to work in my schedule because I already have to do That's not going to work. It has to fit in my convenient schedule. That's not what he wanted to do. What I ended up doing is making lunch for him every single day with a note with kindness in it. I'm telling you that because you know that I really didn't want to do it. And I really didn't want to do it for the longest time. However, I overheard a conversation that he was having on the phone one time, and he said, "You wouldn't believe my wife, she makes me lunch every day, and she puts a note in there." He said that to somebody. And I was like, is that like, I couldn't believe that it was actually doing something for him because I was like, it's all about me, me. I can't do this. Okay, I'll do it. So it was nothing about him. What was I doing? Now I know it was like pouring blessings on him, kindness. We both come from crazy backgrounds. So it was like, I was loving on him. The gifts, his love language is gifts and words of acknowledgement. So it was like wonderful. I didn't know nothing about that yet either. So, these are the things that God made me do. That was, 20 some years ago. I still do that. Is that bizarre and weird and stupid? It might be to some of you. But you know what? That is how God taught me to the beginning part of being an obedient wife. Some people even just cringe like I used to about this obedient wife thing. They're just like, nails going down the chalkboard or whatever. And I'm not here to convince you. I'm just telling you what God did in me. And then I started being a little bit more respectful to him. For instance, on something like this, I would just inform him that this is what I'm doing. There was never this, well, what do you think? You think I should do this? Or would it be okay? Or, could you take care of the kids? No, it was just like, I'm doing this. And God changed me. He kept on changing and molding me into this different woman. So that is my story that I like to talk about being an obedient wife with my lunch notes.